Video games do horror better than any movie or any TV show combined. Now, hear me out. Games like Alien Isolation, Dead Space, Resident Evil 2 and 7, those games do horror so well and better than any movie or TV show because guess what? You are the character, you are the player, you are controlling that character in the game. That's what makes it so more horrifying and terrifying because you are the person moving around this complete hellacious world that you're in. I'd even mention some of my own personal classics that I think are some of the best horror experiences you will ever get. Games like this. Or this. Even this. My bad, that ain't really scary. Something like this. Shit, nigga, even this. Okay, not this one. This game's fucking ass.
Listen, you know they call Callisto the dead. Dead. Just like you would have been if I hadn't fished you out of that wreck. I mean, shit. As far as anyone else...
What's good, YouTube? It's NoWayJeric, and I'm back with another video. Today, as you can see by this controversial title, I know, I might piss off some horror fans, but in my opinion, the best horror is portrayed through a video game. You interacting with the player, interacting with the character. No other medium, books, I don't read books, but TV shows, movies, books, music, they don't do horror better than a video game.
Where'd you go from here?
Yo, ain't no way.
It's different playing a game where you're actually controlling the character you're playing as and you're going through this crazy, you know what I'm saying, hellhole of a world with Alan Wake or James from Silent Hill or Leon. When you're watching a movie, you can be in that theater with your hands over your eyes the entire movie. I hate how niggas, when they watch a movie and they come out the movie saying, bro, that shit wasn't even scary. The whole time they in the movie, they got their hands over their eyes, like hiding and peeking. Oh shit, she's gonna go down in the basement, bro. Like, bro. And then after the movie, they like, it wasn't even scary. Nigga, you were scared. You had your hands over your eyes the entire movie saying you wasn't scared. But when you're playing a game, there is no taking a break from the horror. There is no peeking, watching a movie with your eyes. Like, you gotta play, like, you're playing the game. Interactive horror is the scariest type of horror. It's like going through a haunted house. Like that's a little bit different, but you know what I mean? Like the interactive horror, what games do, what Alan Wake does, this part in particular, it's some of the scariest, most horrifying sections in a video game of all time. Silent Hill, when you go to the prison with James and you're doing all those puzzles outside and shit. So like the psychological fuckery that game does to your mind is on a whole other level. Even Resident Evil 2, like going through the police station for the first time and you're getting chased by Mr. X, like that experience is unlike no other in a video game, in a movie, in a TV show. And that's why I think horror games, they portray horror the best because you have to actually, like, when you get immersed, like you're in the game with, like, you're not just Alan Wake, like you're yourself, but you're also controlling Alan Wake and y'all are like experiencing this, like I said, hellacious world together. I recently just saw Backrooms and I'm not gonna lie, it was a cool movie. It wasn't one of my favorite horror movies, but I do like the concept of like the what's the word, like liminal space, like horror. I like the concept, but it doesn't really like scare me that much. I hate to sound like a cool kid, but like I have like dreams about me being in like open spaces, liminal spaces. Like I'll have dreams I'm like in my own house, but like it's not my actual like house. It's like a other dark upside down version. Like not to sound like that, but like my dreams are like super vivid, and I hate talking about my dreams. That's personal, but they are super vivid and they are like those backroom type, you know what I'm saying, spaces you would say. But Backrooms was a cool movie, like the concept and all, but the movie didn't really hit for me. I think if it was made into a game, and also one thing too, if it was made into a game and the game is like high quality, like I would be more in favor of like that game. Because Alan Wake not only is a really, really scary and horrifying game, like I'm telling you, play play Alan Wake 2. I don't know how many times I gotta drill this into your head. I talk about this game. It's been 3 years since this drop. I've been talking about this game forever. Alan Wake 2 is one of, if not the scariest game of all time. Play this game late at night with your headphones blasting and you will get scared. Like, bro, you will be terrified. You saw how bad that jump scare got me. That was like the first 2 hours of the game. Anyways, though, Alan Wake 2 was also one of the best games that came out in 2023, on top of it being a horrifying experience. Like that's why I'm so high on Alan Wake. I'm so high on Silent Hill 2, Resident Evil 2, because those, even Resident Evil 3, when I'm not getting Nemesis. When Nemesis was chasing you, like that shit was scary. Like your heart pounding. Like still to this day, you can play Resident Evil 3 and get fucking like heart pounding, like that heart racing feeling of this big ass motherfucker jumping up in the air like he's the damn Hulk or some shit, chasing your ass down. That shit's different. You get so many facets of horror with so many different types of games. Like I keep going on the spill, but Alan Wake 2, Silent Hill, Resident Evil. Space horror with Soma, with the new that Directive 8020 game. You have like the campy Friday the 13th type horror games, or like The Quarry, you're at some damn camp and like there's monsters around and shit. Like so many different facets. Psychological with Silent Hill, action, Resident Evil, you know what I'm saying? Space, like there's so many different facets of Alien Isolation, one of the scariest. I still haven't played that game. I don't know if I will play that game. That game, I'm not getting chased by that damn Xenomorph, bro. I'm cool. So many different facets of horror that video games can touch on, and like just make like the people who make these games, they make it so damn like captivating. Like the plot will be captivating, the scares will be captivating, and it's like you're really like you're immersed, you're in the game. It's not like you can watch a movie from afar, you know what I'm saying, hide and peek. Like, no, you gotta do this. You gotta go through this dark ass corridor with blood splattered all over the walls and shit. Like, you gotta do that. And not to discredit, horror movies, like TV shows, music, books, those like mediums do horror well too. I'm not saying like horror is just only, solely video games are, the most prominent. But I think video games, like, for sure do it the best. These horror video games take years to come out. We're getting new horror movies, like B-list horror movies, every damn week or two. Like, just movie companies pumping out all these shitty ass horror movies like every damn 2 weeks, and people are gonna eat them up. Like the horror movie genre, you can't lie, it's pretty like oversaturated with pure ass. Like the horror movie genre is oversaturated with pure dog shit. But you have the dominant in the roughs like Weapons, Barbarian, The Witch, Midsummer, Hereditary, like all those classic horror movies from like the last like 10 or so years. But then you have shit like Megan, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you don't really get, like, you get shit horror games too. And like, you definitely get shit horror games. All of those, indie, Steam horror games that people be playing and streaming. Like all those games are cool streamer games, but those games are actually shit. Like, you don't get an Outlast Trials every few years or every year. Like you get that once in a few years. Sorry about the audio quality in this clip, but I didn't want to delete that out of the video because I was speaking facts. I feel like video games take so much longer to develop and come out, and especially horror games like even the Dead Space remake you're watching right now. Like, it didn't sell well, but the development like for this game, like for them to like have the balls to come out with one of the best remakes of one of the greatest horror games ever. Like Dead Space is still talked about 20 years later, and the remake be so damn phenomenal. Like, this was my first time playing Dead Space. This remake was a 10 out of 10. Highly recommended. But I think if I was to make like a top 5 horror games list for y'all to try, of course I'm gonna say Alan Wake 2. I'm gonna keep preaching that game. Resident Evil 2, if you like action mixed in with like really good jump scares, really good horror moments. Dead Space remake, of course. I would say Silent Hill 2, number 4, and number 5. Number 5, low-key, might be like Arkham Asylum. Arkham Asylum and Arkham Knight actually have some pretty good scares if you think about it. Like, Batman is like low-key a scary-ass world with Scarecrow and shit. I would say Arkham Asylum or Arkham Knight. Like, Batman has some like good scares. Like, y'all know about Man-Bat, you know what I'm saying? But anyways, hope you enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. Appreciate the love and support y'all been showing me. If you got any horror recommendations, like horror game recommendations for people in the comments, drop that shit below. If you're not a sub yet, subscribe to the channel. We got more bangers on the way. And like I said, horror games, they're the best like horror in the industry. They do horror the best, and I don't think they've been topped yet. Like, horror games are elite. Hope you enjoyed the video though. Take it easy. Hope you have a great day. See y'all later.